Sup, it's Hallie, and welcome back to Great Gun Gauntlet. When we last left off, we were in the no-gun zone, and we still are, because it's surprisingly challenging despite being a version where there's nothing that can threaten you except crushing hazards. But anyway, let me get my music all fired up. Alright, I think we wanted to, increase the volume of this a bit too, did we not? So that we can hear the music better, because my music, it tends to be a little on the quiet side there. Yeah, hold on, let me up that in my own ears, and we'll see if I can... Yeah, maybe just one tick up like that should be fine. And we'll just see how this goes. Maybe we'll get it done today, who knows? Probably not. I mean, we might get this mode done today, but I don't know about Mega Mix. I can only imagine what's lying in store for us there. Need to get my sea legs back. It's been 2 weeks since we last played, because last time I did the 1000 sub stream. Oh joy. It was a fun thing to do, but also kind of a relief to do, because now I don't have to worry about it anymore. Not till we hit like 2000 subs or something. That's the next milestone, ain't it? 2000? In a way, it's surreal, because the channel has grown so much since I started. Like, I had a weird sort of leg up when I began, because somehow, through a cultural osmosis or whatever, just me, communicating with people on YouTube, before I'd even uploaded any videos, I had, 95 subs. But still, growing that much over the course of all these years. Well, I mean, it's not terribly impressive, given how slow the rate of growth has been and all that, but it was still an accomplishment worth acknowledging. I certainly think so, at least. But yeah, now that the acknowledgements are all done and with, I can just get back to my usual thing. Which is what I've been trying to do for, a long time now. Basically all year. I have successfully gotten some reviews out, and I think I'll be able to do the next few pretty easily, because they're for, really short DDLC mods. But man, I have not been able to get back into, game design or artwork to save my life these last few days, weeks, etc. And there have been a bunch of reasons for that. Reasons I don't particularly feel compelled to share here. But reasons nonetheless. Just know, I'm not satisfied with it either. And the sooner things change for me, the better. And I'm working on it. Oh, I am working on it. Oh, no wonder the song's so quiet. It's a roll of the dice. It kind of starts out quiet, and then it gets a bit loud. But only just a bit. I want to say I boosted the volume on this, and it's still, quiet compared to some other songs from even just Lisa alone. Oh, we got the spin walls. I was wondering when they were going to start throwing some actual hazards at us. Felt like they were going easy on us for a little bit there. Oh no. Oh, that's going too fast. Stay out of there, thanks. No, now this is going fast. Crap! Oh, look at that beautiful things. We could have had all that stuff. I panicked. It's hard to trust. Especially when there's spin walls coming. Dang it. of course, that's when they would start throwing solid walls. As opposed to non-solid walls, right? But yeah, even though the 1,000 sub stream wasn't quite as lively as I hoped it would be, I did still have a lot of fun. And I plan to continue basically every one of those series I started in there as something later. Particularly the Deltarune characters in Mario 64. That one's had, like, my fascination ever since I started it. I realized too late that I forgot to play as Tenna, and I was like, well, that sucks. I really like Tenna. And it's, like, kind of poetic that I forgot him, because, like, that's just his whole shtick in Deltarune. It's like, he's irrelevant, and he's slipping on, and that's sad, in a way. But anyway, yeah, I think I could stomach an entire playthrough of that thing if I was so inclined, which I am, so someday. Maybe after Great Gauntlet is all done, we'll confront that. I even have it all mapped out in the way I want to do it, because, like, the thing is, between all the Deltarune mods I downloaded for that thing, there were basically 20 characters in all, if you include Friend. And that's not, like, the little spider thing, Friend, that's Woody the Sheriff Friend, for whatever reason that stupid thing exists. But between them, there are 20 characters, which means if you wanted to give them equal representation in a playthrough, you could have each of them collect 6 stars. So I just kind of looked at how the game is structured and mapped it all out, how I wanted it all to go, and yeah, because that's the kind of guy I am. That's how I operate. Dang it, Wall, why? Had to be the middle row that was going fast. But yeah, that's something you can look forward to. And we can finish, like, those silly DDLC mods I started. Both of them have me just curious enough to see where they'll go. I just barely missed that one up. I really needed it too. Bug off thing. God, there wasn't one up though. Oh, I don't like it moving faster. You knocked off, game. I don't trust. Trying to think what else I'd like to discuss here, but there's, like, really not a whole lot going on, which is kind of the whole problem. There are things I want to be doing. Just, it's been really hard to find the will. Like, the only time I really have to work on games and such, oh my goodness, that was crap. The only time I really have available to me to work on games and such is, well, days when I'm not helping my sister with babysitting, and on weekends. And I tried to structure my day in such a way that these things would be maximally approachable at roughly the same times, because, like, that's how I develop routines. I don't like this. Ah, dang it. But every weekend for the past several weeks, it's just been, like, as soon as it came time to do even something even remotely creative, I just got cold feet and would prefer to do literally anything else. And I'm not really sure what to do about that. Part of me wants to tell myself I'm just putting myself under too much pressure. Which is entirely possible. It's the sort of thing I've been known to do. One of the podcasters I listen to describes it as becoming your own authoritarian. If you try to force yourself to be a certain way, and it just doesn't work, well, you're just as likely to rebel against yourself. which is a really weird place to be, but I somehow ended up there, and it's a phenomenon I'm all too familiar with as a person who tries to, like, micromanage his life. It's just that there are a lot of things I like to do, and I want to make sure I have time for each of them every week, and if they're on the schedule, then... Ow, how did that box hit me? If they're on the schedule, then I at least know they've got a time slot available to them. It's just whether I can actually take advantage of it or not. It's also been kind of tricky because, like, the new structure I decided for my weekends doesn't quite jive with how I'm used to doing things. Because, like, usually what I would do on any given Saturday is, like, Saturday is my chores day. It's when I get done all the stuff that I need to do on a weekly basis, so I don't have to worry about it for the rest of the weekend. Like, I'll do the shopping, I'll pay the bills, I'll take care of the laundry and the dishes, and all that stuff is just out of the way, and I don't have to worry about it. Usually take care of it early. Now, because of how I've had to adjust my schedule for it to be consistent, those things end up getting spaced out, which is kind of nice in its own way, because then I don't have to, like, well, I can do, like, some fun stuff here and there to take breaks from the tedious, choresy stuff. But at the same time, I really like just having those things out of the way. Just getting them all done at once so I don't have to worry about it. Wow, this level has not been kind to me. So, yeah. I don't think it's impossible to make it work. It's been in a really weird and not so great headspace. It's been really difficult to stay on top of things. And I'm not sure when that's going to change. Or if it's going to change. We gotta figure out something, though. Can't do nothing. Though I must admit, it is very tempting to do nothing sometimes. Ah, jeez. Like, one of the things that's been stuck in my craw, particularly as of late, is that a lot of the things I do online don't really drive engagement, and I don't know what, per se, to do about that, because, like... Oh, I really need that one up. I really, really need it. Okay. Because that's just kind of always been the status quo for me, and I don't really understand it, because, like, I kind of just do my own thing on the internet. Wow, I said it was being mean, and then it handed me 3 lives. Just in time for the boss. Wow, would you look at this? You know, maybe I'll save this thought for after we're done with this guy, if we get done with this guy. He's kind of challenging. Oh, you can reflect the bullets into other things to make them explode, too. Interesting. Makes sense, but, it's weird. Oh, that doesn't help anything. Ah, crud. Something tells me that singular hit was not worth it. It's just so hard to damage him when he's in the top row here, as we've established in previous tank fights of No Gun Zone. Maybe patience really is just the story here. Wait for your opportunities and take them. Ah, really? He bounces you back so hard. Can you move out of that row, guy? It's really hard to fight you there. Whatever feat of game design causes it to be this way, it's just so hard. Alright, that didn't... crud. No. I am so screwed. No, that's not the attitude to have. That was an unfortunate opportunity lost there. Power-ups aren't worth anything. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Ah. Well, that's how that went. Anyway, as I was saying about driving engagement, I honestly have no idea how to do it, and I don't know how other people do it. All the other people I see online seem to just get engagement automatically, and I don't understand. Like I said, I just kind of do my own thing, and I figure if whoever that resonates with, great. If anyone who wants to come along will come along. But like, one of the reasons I stopped posting my artwork on Twitter and Tumblr was because I realized that it had been like multiple years, maybe even a decade, and no one had shown any interest at all. And it's like, well, like they do slightly better on Comic Fury, where they're, well, I mean, it's like a site that's more devoted to that sort of thing, but they still don't do like spectacularly well. And it's like, they say the truest form of writing is writing to oneself. No, that's really horse crap. Like, you can write to vent, maybe, but you create things so other people can appreciate them. Without other people around to appreciate the things you make, there's kind of no point in making them. And that's kind of my conundrum, because like, I like the things I make, but it seems like a staggeringly small number of people like them in return, enough to show any attention to them. And that's really frustrating as a creator, because it's like, well, why bother? What am I doing with my time when there are other things I could be focusing on that are more productive? And it's really hard not to, like, just become completely demotivated by that unfortunate fact. Like, what's the point of 1,000 subs if you can't even get, like, more than 5 people to attend his stream? But it's whatever. You can't force anyone to do anything. And I think part of my problem is that I just refuse to engage with methods that are like, I would put it as scummier, but other people would probably just describe it as effective. Basically, if you want to get people's attention, you have to manipulate them. And I really hate that. That is something I particularly despise about the human race in general. And, like, you can grow through, like, organic means. That's what my channel is all about. But it's very slow going. Very, very slow. You're much better off chasing the algorithm and using clickbait to your advantage, and anything you can do to leverage to get attention. It's like, if you really want your content to succeed, well, you should probably do at least some of that until you've hit it big enough that it doesn't matter anymore. And like, I would assume I'd eventually get somewhere that like, I could reach that tier, perhaps, given enough devotion. But in the interim, it's like, well, it's not going to be worth it. Well, I guess that depends on what you consider worth it. For me, there's a lot of things I get out of these Let's Plays and reviews and stuff I do. It's a lot more to me than just playing games on the internet, just sharing stuff. It's more than just the gameplay. It's the commentary, it's the presentation, it's appreciating what other people have created, it's seeing what they did, whether it can be improved, whether I can learn something from it, whether they can learn something from me. It's all of those things, all wrapped up. And while that's what I get out of it, it would really be nice if other people at least saw something on it, in it that way. My general experience is that, well, nobody ever says anything, and that never changes, no matter what I do. Even when I play, like, popular games like Deltarune, no, it doesn't resonate with anyone. Even whenever a random Deltarune video goes semi-viral, for me, viral is, like, thousands of views, because my channel is so small, but, like, that did happen with the Deltarune chapters we played recently. There was one episode in Chapter 4, Tenna's New Home, that somehow hit, like, over 5,000 views, and it got, like, 60 likes, overwhelmingly positive reception. But did I get any subs out of it? No, not really. Did anybody comment? No, not a single one. Well, no, that's not true. There were probably like 2 or 3 comments, but still, like, disproportionate quietness. And I just don't understand. I don't understand it. Other people make, like, the same kinds of videos, and they get droves of comments, and it's like, how? Is it really just all bots? Because I don't do any of that crap. And if it is bots, then what does it matter? I don't want bot comments. I also don't want, like, brain-dead loser comments. And sometimes I question, like, do I actually want what I think I do when it comes to engagement? Because, like, if it's just a thumbs up, nice video, that's not going to satisfy me either. Oh, I got smooshed. It's just an ugly, unfortunate thing for me that no matter what I do, and no matter how hard I try, it seems like both everything and nothing matters at the same time. Because all that really matters is how you make people feel, and if you push the right buttons, everything will be forgiven, and if you push the wrong buttons, it doesn't matter how good anything else was. So everything matters and nothing matters at exactly the same time. And it's like, yeah, higher effort, it may be more likely to push the right buttons, but I'm like a really milquetoast person as far as things go. Like, I am extremely dispassionate about most things, and my lack of extremity seems to be a major contributing factor to my lack of popularity online, because, you know, the things that go the most viral, the things that draw the most eyes, the most outrageous takes, the most ridiculous nonsense, and that is like the antithesis of my being. It's one of those things where it's like, well, maybe I'd rather be normal and boring than crazy and far out. And, you know, it's one thing to understand these issues on, like, a conceptual level, and it's another thing to do anything about them. And, like, I feel like, at least from my analysis, which could entirely be missing something or wrong, I feel like there are very few things I could do without compromising the things I value about what I do. And that really, really sucks. Oh well. Guess it doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things. Nothing really matters in the grand scheme of things. All that is lost can be refound. Everything's in a cycle. It's just a question of what you lose in the meantime. Whew, glad I didn't go for those ones. And like another one of the things I could be doing to boost engagement that's like tried and true is just like Just mention the likes and the subs. Just mention it on a regular basis. Be like and subscribe. Just remind people, hey, there are buttons you can push to get more of this. And apparently that works. But it's just not something I do. I have, like, my outro thing where I, like, thank people for watching, and I hope to see them next time. But it seems like people just don't respond unless you actually, like, tell them the thing. It's like, do this. Do this, okay? And then it won't even occur to them otherwise. And it's like, are those the kind of people I want the attention of? Do I want the kind of fans who need prompted by me to do things? Shouldn't it just be like natural interest and then they click and it's like, okay, great. And then it's like, well, how much natural interest actually exists? Wow, there was a box there that killed me. Alright, wow, I got stuck there too. Great, I'm out of lives. Something tells me it's not going to give me 3 1-ups in a row before the boss. It's just a mess. Alright, it's one of these wall mazes. No. No, no. No! That one kind of did it to myself. Oh well. That run was going terribly anyway. I guess the other thing I could be doing is playing stuff people have actually heard of more often. That's something I've been meaning to do with my stream series, but it's, well, when I got the idea, I was kind of like in the middle of yet another Aiden run, and it won't be our last one either, so like, for as long as my love of Aiden continues to have me streaming it, we're just not going to be playing things anyone's heard of. But yeah, there are like plenty of commercial games that I would be interested in playing on the channel and I think would be a good time. I don't trust that. Just a matter of making time for them. Making time for them. But, yeah. Like, I was tied up with Aiden when I first got the idea, I do believe. And after Aiden, I wanted to do this because I had started this Let's Play in the middle of it, in the middle of the Aiden streams, but I realized it was better suited to a stream series, whether people agree with that notion or not, and well, now it's just been kind of keeping us occupied for a while, hasn't it? This is the 8th stream of it, meaning we've been playing it for, well, like, the initial recording session was 2 hours, so prior to this, that would have been 16 hours worth of Great Gun Gauntlet I've played, just trying to clear its 4 modes. Brutally difficult game. I wanted that 500. But Great Gun Gauntlet, we will eventually clear it. We have proven that we're capable of such. Just a matter of time and talent. Not being totally bad at it. Trust that middle row. Whoa, whoa. Calm down, belts. And I just know, as soon as I try to go for like a bunch of power-ups on a fast-moving belt, it's just gonna hit me with a wall, and it's gonna be over. That's how this game operates, man. That's how they get you into no-gun zone. Like, aren't you tantalized by all these pickups you could have? Yes, yes I am. But I know there are things in there that I cannot pick up, and that move very fast. Like that one. No, I don't trust it. I don't trust it. No. It's gonna start throwing walls any second, man. I don't think I want to be on this belt either. I want that green. Yeah, it's gone. Yeah, it's gone. Green coil. But yeah. Disenchanted as I am, as a creator, I still want to do creative things. And, like, just gonna have to hope for the best. It's not like I ever let that stop me before. I made it a very long way into the things I was doing before any of that was an issue. There was a 1-up in that mess I could not get. Would have only just been 1,000 points. But yeah, like, the duration for which I've been a content creator is part of the problem there, because it's like you would think something would have given at some point. But I also look at things like, I look at similar things that have succeeded where I've failed, and I don't understand it. Well, I mean, I kind of understand it. Like, the closest comparison to my art style that I'm aware of is the one used by Zero Punctuation, which is similarly minimalist, just like different choices of shapes, but they still have balls for hands and detached feet and all that stuff. And but that wasn't really what made Zero Punctuation good. The art style was like secondary to Yahtzee Crowshaw's commentary style, which is still its biggest selling point. He's like a talented writer, and it's not as if I'm a bad writer per se. I've always kind of had a knack for it, but combined with like me being milquetoast, where Yahtzee is like he's not afraid to be offensive, shall we say. That's part of why he resonates. He's more extreme. And because he was able to garner that attention, eventually it grew, and even though his art style is simple and cutesy, like mine is, it grew in popularity alongside him. It rode his coattails, basically, where in a way that mine has not. So it's not like it's totally inobvious why some things don't fly as far as what I create. Oh, would you look at this crap? I am so screwed! Screwed! Yeah, thanks, game. Thanks for that one. The thick boxes. They were just too thick and juicy. Really want those, but I would really rather not get crushed. Oh, I ran out of 999s because I got stuck on something. Yeah. I think I'll just chill here for a little bit. Oh, nope, never mind. They shifted gears. I ain't going up there with all these walls on the screen, you kidding me? That's why. No. Oh, I really don't like this phase of things right here. This is nasty. Seems to have cooled down. Maybe we're into a different set of hazards now. I don't like this. Okay, yeah, no. No. Oh, please don't move both belts so fast. I don't like it. It gives me few moderate alternatives to rely on. Oh, look at this crap. Dang it. Stub my toe on one. Oh, okay, no, they're all not all coming back the same way. Oi! Ah, I really just crashed right into that box. Oh, bumped my side there. Oh, that but's not moving as fast as I thought it was. It can be really hard to tell in potato mode. No, we've been over this before. No. Yeah, I'm just like, thinking about how unextreme I am and how different like this Let's Play in particular would be if I was. It's like, I would just be like screaming non-stop if I was trying to emulate the success of other YouTubers in this area. Just like completely overreact to everything that's happening on the screen all the time forever. Be in a total panic. Or at least pretend that I am. Misplaced screaming. Never stop misplaced screaming. Ow. See, like there, that should have been a scream. All of those should have been me completely flipping out moments. I should have been totally crashing out, getting crushed twice there. It's like a world of exaggerated reactions, but I also feel like that's like part of the problem in the world today. It's just like we have this warped sense of reality because nobody online is behaving like a normal person. They're all acting like insane psychos for attention. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, had to navigate some tricky stuff there for a second. Oh, it's almost time for tank. I really gotta preserve my life here. Come on, let's get there. Tank time. I want it. We've got a couple lives. We can make a good, solid attempt if we get there quickly enough. Can we not get crushed by walls, please? Come on, tank time. Tank time, tank time, tank time. We need one more one-up before then. Okay, yeah, we made it. Tank time! Tank time, tank, 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 tank. Yeah, I knew that was bound to happen. Barely missed him with that one. Like trying to push them up into his row so they crash into him. It's just so hard to attack him from non-horizontal positions here. Because even if some bullets pop down your way, that doesn't mean you'll be able to reflect them at him. Or that they won't get blocked by other BS on the screen. You're really better off just staying far away from this thing, I think. Irk. I guess that works. It's just difficult. Dang it, really? Alright, fine. Do your best. Yeah, stay down there. Ah. Yeah, he's back up there. And the patterns are getting harder. Oh, I saw that bullet entirely too late. 2 cogs. Hee. More for the non-growing pile. Who'd have thought no gun zone would be this much trouble? I'm less fearful of solid walls appearing when we haven't seen any other already. You know, I think a lot of the disenchantment I've felt in recent times is due to the fact that RPGmaker.net has gone down and has effectively not come back. I don't know how long it's going to take for it to come back, but man, it was just such a nice, comfortable base of operations for me. Even if all I really did there was, like, manage the review queue. I'm not talking about my review queue, I'm talking about theirs. I was their official review monger, is how I put it. But, like, apart from their own reviews, I did have my, like, main indie game review queue thing there, and I would field for requests at that place. And it was also a nice place to upload things where I could trust that it wasn't going to be like a virus-laden malware site or something. Like, I don't know how much trouble Mediafire and such have with that sort of thing, but I don't entirely trust them. If any site that features download buttons that are fake download buttons next to real download buttons, I inherently trust them less. Like, there should be a rule that you can't have that kind of advertising. That kind of parasitic advertising. Where they're not really trying to give you anything good. They're farming for clicks by misleading you into clicking something incorrect. Iron Man never had that issue. And that was kind of where it all started. Where just the collapse of everything I usually do. That one linchpin in my whole set of processes, gone. I hope they get it figured out sometime soon. It's been years at this point. Like, Doki Doki Canon Quiz was like one of the last things I uploaded to my locker there, and that's why it's still unavailable. I haven't made time to figure that mess out. I could. I'll just have to like make a Google Drive link or something. That was just really, really hopeful. Well, that would have come back by now. And it hasn't. It hasn't even shown any signs of progress. Not that I particularly keep tabs on their Discord. I am in their Discord. It's like the only access I have to that community at this point. But I'm not up on anything that's going on there. I don't really know. Phew, got away with that one. I feel like the game was prepared to give and take in that particular scenario. Oh, it's doing this crap again. Okay. Made it through. Oh, the wall got stuck there. That's not the kind of thing I want hanging out. Maybe I can, like, nudge it. There, you're back on a belt. Whoa. Woo! Woo! No. Oh, we're not even halfway there yet. Jeez. This game, when it's super long rounds. Super, super long. Again, we haven't even been playing for an hour yet. I just kind of get lost in it after a while. That was a nice little pile of things. I don't trust that. Not going down there, thanks. If I can help it. Ah! I swear I was holding my shield out and just dropped it. Bug off, box. Gravity. Nope. Walls. Nope. You. Okay. Nice try, game. Oh, nice try again. Hold on. Okay, OBS says it's back. Didn't want to be making my point whenever the internet was having a hiccup. But, like, for those who are in the know around my DDLC community thing, I've intended to resume production of Take-Two this September on the anniversary of DDLC. And, like, my current game design habits, which are to say non-existent, have not been making that look very promising. I had dropped it after the X7 release because, you know, once again, an engagement issue. I thought this would be the one that really solidified the mod in the community as something worth paying attention to, and it got, like, barely 50 upvotes. Projects that no one has ever heard of are getting more attention than that thing. And I'm like, yeah, it's gotten plenty of attention since then. It's been like 3 years, but that was like so disheartening. And I think I'm mostly over it by now. Like, God help me if I wasn't. Good grief, it's been so long. Like, geez, let it go, guy. But I don't know how I'll feel once I start actually working on it again. I don't know if the attention will be there. Not that I'll have much to show initially. Oh my god, this situation. What are you... game! Rude as hell. Anyway. Yeah, I had taken a break from designing the project because of the poor reception, and then after that I had taken a break from the community at large because of an argument I'd had with one of the old regulars there who was like, "Oh, Hallie's mod isn't accurate because it doesn't match my interpretation of the game," is basically what it amounted to. And that was so aggravating. I don't really like to dig up stuff like that, though. Try not to dwell on it. People are allowed to have their opinions. I just wish their opinions didn't impact me, personally. It's like, it's one thing if you think Take-Two is inaccurate or whatever. It's another thing to, like, say it out loud without evidence. And then the evidence he did present, well, like I said, it wasn't super compelling for me to come to the conclusion that it's just his interpretation of the game differing from mine. What have I done here? Oh my god. Yeah, it's like, I don't mind criticism if the criticism is accurate. But whenever I can poke noticeable holes in what's being said about the thing, and then they double down or something, it's like, it's really disingenuous to me. As a person that does their best to be objective, to see things for what they are, not what I want them to be, not what I think they should be. Look at that crap down there. Oh, I missed a whole pile of things. Man, we were off to such a strong start on this run, and then it got really, really nasty. Thanks. Thanks for making that wall go super fast, game. Alright, you can beat the tank with 0 lives, right? No, not from our experience, but I guess we'll have to try our best, if we even get there. Ah, no! No tank for us. Fine, whatever. Game decided we should lose. Man, thinking about this is just bumming me out. I want to be like... I'm trying to find the silver lining in all this mess. Mostly for myself. It's not like anyone in here is in chat to talk to me about it. Seriously. And usually I'm just a kind of person who keeps his problems to himself and tries to think them through. And I've gotten very good at that, to the point where, like, I'm very comfortable being alone. I don't really experience loneliness much. And I don't really need any shoulders to cry on, because, like, I can figure it out on my own. Even if it's just a matter of emotional processing, I can usually get through it just fine without any assistance whatsoever. But sometimes it helps to voice things, too. Like, I've heard that some people don't have an inner monologue. I know I definitely do, because my brain never shuts up. But for people who don't, sometimes talking is thinking, because it forces them to express ideas when they don't normally do that on their own, quietly. So even for a person who's used to thinking all the time like I am, maybe there's something therapeutic about putting it out there. Even just talking to yourself, like I basically am. This belt is still going crazy. Ah, glad I was holding up my shield. Well, that one was worth sticking through. Yo, big points, big points. Whoa, 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 whoa. Gimme. I feel like walls are going to start appearing any second now. Ooh. That spin wall tried to buck me. Alright, you know, that was the other thing that bothered me. Back to the whole the lack of engagement thing and how I just don't understand at all. I've, like, especially on the DDLC front, this was something that frustrated me a while ago and, like, just resurfaced in my mind because I went silent for a bit there. There are silent LP channels devoted to DDLC that are way more popular than mine, and I get bigger numbers and more engagement than anything I've ever done. And that is something that I just fully do not comprehend. It's like, it's the same content, and people have to read it themselves because no one's narrating it. And it's just, it gets infinite more attention and engagement. And it's like, why? Why? The creator isn't even contributing anything. And these are like some of people's favorite creators. It's like, okay. You can't play the mod yourself. Like, you know, these things, a lot of them have Android ports. So it's not like that's the issue. You get all these people who are just like, they flock to these silent Let's Plays. And, yeah, maybe they don't like the voice acting in mine. and I can understand that. I've gotten, I wouldn't say in equal measure, I think more people like them than not, but I have gotten people who are like, wow, your Doki voices are the most annoying thing ever. And other people have said, wow, these Doki voices are spot on. Way more of the latter than the former, but still, I can understand. Like, my Natsuki voice, my Sayori voice, I can see why they would be annoying. Yeah, I mean, Monica and Yuri are a little more, well, they're less far out. But I can see why people would get irritated with that sort of thing. But I still don't understand. Like, how on earth do silent Let's Players get popular? It's like there's not even a person there to get attached to. They just happen to be playing mods that would interest you. And it's like, I just don't understand, man. People are so weird. People are so strange. I will never comprehend them. Whoop. Bad timing. Thanks, wall. Oh, thanks, second wall. Almost 3 in a row. Time to criticize the game I'm actually playing. Sometimes, whenever you die in a situation like that, I wish it would, like, sort of force a phase shift so that the belts don't continue going, like, hyperspeed, sending solids at you like that. Because, like, you shouldn't be able to die 3 times in a row the moment you spawn in because it happened to throw yet another wall at you at that exact moment. It's really only been an issue in this mode, but it could happen by random chance in other modes too, I think. Any mode that has solids, basically, or where the belts go fast enough for that to be the case. Oh, thanks. Thanks for that spin wall. That was just great. What a fantastic trap. And that's just like that. We have 0 lives. At the 2/3 mark. Fantastic. Maybe we'll get 1-ups or something. Wouldn't that be great? Finding some 1-ups to make up for that catastrophe. Screw these boxes, dude! Oh, there's a 1-up. A little too late there, thanks. Yeah, this game gets on my nerves sometimes. Ah, jeez, I was trying too hard to get the points. Because I didn't need that extra life. The only thing I could really reap from it was thousands. And I got a little too hasty there. Too close to the wall. Ah, I need to scratch my ear. Got an itchy ear. Can't abide it. One moment. It's like itching inside my ear, like the waxy part's super nasty. That off of my hand. Alright, you good, ear? You gonna stop itching now? I think so. That's probably fine. I got my hair cut the other day, so I have fewer reasons to be adjusting my headset than usual. You know, I want to say at least normally once per Let's Play session, I have to just stop and adjust my headphones with my hair because it's driving me insane, getting all clogged up in there somehow or another. You'd think if you said it right the first time, it wouldn't be an issue, but no. Hair has a mind of its own sometimes. Wow, really? Oh my god. I'm doing it to myself now. Don't even need the game to kill me. Maybe I should be a little more patient and just wait for the power-ups to come to me. They will eventually, you know. Don't really have to do that much to chase them down. I need to volume boost this song. It's too good to be this quiet. Oh, all those walls. Yeah, no thanks. Whoa, whoa, whoa. No! Dang it! Screw you, game. Screw you! You left me no choices there. Oh, we're not done with this, are we? Okay. Yeah, that was basically inevitable. Great. Sure. Whatever. That run had a really terrible start. My own fault, but still terrible. Just bad. Really, really bad run. Well, you can just kind of thread the needle, at least when it's these small boxes. Bigger boxes, probably not. First time I actually approached one of those without trying to push the things around. Partly because it's fun pushing them around. And you know, you'll get more pickups that way. And when they're small boxes, it's like effortless. They don't collide with things nearly as much. There's a lot more leeway. Was it worth 1,400 points to go that close to the edge? I mean, I didn't die, so I guess so. Yeah, bring back some of those power-ups. Oh, no, they're all boxed in. I don't know if it's worth all those boxes. No! Fine. Nah, I'm gonna start sending walls, dude. Can't trust the fast belts anymore. As soon as walls were introduced, it's like, no, don't even bother. Okay, it's fine. One thing I've observed in this game, having played it for this long, is like the significance of score really can't be understated, because like whenever the game is going through noticeable phases like this one, for example, if you get a high score at a high rate, it will shift phases remarkably fast, just like that. Like, it went from its whole screen full of boxes phase to one belt moving super fast phase, presumably because I forced it to through advancing the score. So yeah, whenever the developer says you can like drastically reduce playtime through comboing, I believe them. I don't know how much I could feasibly do that, but it's definitely noticeable at times. I hate this. The screen full of boxes felt like it needed to prove something. Oh, screw off, purples. There. What do you think of that? Stupid purple. Get out of here, punks. Don't like it! No! I only have 1 health left anyway, but man, does that suck. I wanted to get off that fast belt. You never know when it's going to throw walls at you. No! Thanks, game. Thanks. Very cool. Oh no, get out of there. Man, we seemed like we were doing fine earlier in this stream, and these last couple runs have just been totally bad. Walked too far. Hovered too far? Whatever. Get your head in the game, Hallie. Oh my god. We haven't seen the tank in a hot minute. Start. we doing, game? We turning around? I guess we're turning around. I had a good combo there for a second and it got eaten up by boxes. They're gonna start throwing walls any second now. I just know it. I just know it. Ah, yeah, here come spins. Here come walls. Oh, they put a 1-up in there. Not that I needed it, but man, that could have been some nice 999s. Too bad I can't trust fast belts at this stage of things. They could have walls. They will have walls. They do hate you and everything you stand for. Like, why am I navigating around all these boxes? I can shove them. Yeah, nope. Top row there. purple's coming in now. No, you can't fit between these ones. You have to push them. Thought I'd just test there real quick, since these scenarios have been proven deadly in the past. Okay. No. Oh, look at this mess. I don't trust this one bit. Oh, I really wanted those. Yeah. Ah, jeez. I can't tell if I crashed into a box or the side. Could have been either. I just wanted to get through there. The screen full of boxes with purples mixed in is just asking for trouble. Because, you know, your shield is not adequate to stop these things for whatever reason. I wish it was. Oh my god, all these whoops. All these whoops at a time when I don't need them at all. Now I need them. Thanks. Box or screen full of boxes with purples mixed in. Can't call it a screen full of purple boxes because there's lots of regular boxes there. Oh, screw you, game. You know I can't trust that. Dancing around the 5 hundos. You know, you can keep those greenies back there, you little sploding container. I really don't need them that bad. Whoop! Get closer to the side, Hallie. Why not? While scrolling at varying speeds is probably one of my least favorites in this whole scenario. Because it forces you to kind of get screwed sometimes. Like, the walls aren't always conducive to all being dodged. Sometimes you just get boxed in. It's kind of unfair, if you ask me. Woo. Didn't think I was that close. Thanks, Walls. Love you. We had a great run going, and now we're, like, way down for the tank. Oh, I hate the purple walls so much. Oh, Christ. We had a beautiful thing going, and then, like, the last 30 seconds were terrible. It's fine. It's whatever. It's a video game. No. Yay! 2 lives. Here we go. 1 HP on the first life. Good luck. Let me just utterly fail at fighting the guy over there for a second. Up! Good job, man. Great. Whatever. Oops. Didn't commit in time. Man, I wanted to forget if I had like 5 lives there instead of 1 1/4. Game saw that. Couldn't have that. No, not at all. Wow, expertly weaving through all of those and getting none of them. Amazing stuff. I'm really, really good at this game. Or maybe RNG just absolutely hates me. It's a phenomenon I'm well acquainted with. RNG definitely hates me. Like, if things can go poorly for me in terms of RNG, they generally will. Although sometimes it seems to be comparable to the luck of the people around me. Like, this is going to be a weird anecdotal example, but I've played card games with my mother for basically our entire lives. We all really like card games, and there are a handful of them that we always go back to, but she has ungodly luck, and she will often win by remarkable margins, by no other reason than she just got lucky. And it's such a phenomenon in our family that we know it as like that side of the family's luck. Like their last name, and it's their luck, which I have not been blessed with. It seems to particularly afflict the females of our family. But yeah, it's not like I haven't succeeded at those card games before. It's just that this odds always seem disproportionately in her favor, and it's not as if she's a cheater. I don't suspect that of her. I've never known her to be anything like that. But it's just a really weird phenomenon. And sometimes RNG just decides, you know what? Screw this guy. And you can't even really call it RNG for a card game, because that's like real life RNG, but whatever, you get what I mean, don't you? Random chance where no one knows how things could possibly go, and then they just happen to go in one person's favor and completely not in another person's favor for no apparent reason. That's what I'm talking about. More prevalent in video games because they have, like, charts. Well, actually, they probably don't do the chart method anymore. Last time I checked how random numbers are generated, it went way over my head. I was like, I don't get this, but I'll take your word for it. Man, even the invincible shield can't stop those freaking walls. Not an experiment worth doing, apparently. No! I know I shouldn't have gone up there. No. Oh, screw off, game. You're so obnoxious. Is it going to send you a bevy of power-ups, or is it going to send you a wall? Coin toss. I kinda wanted to get that gold coil, but I kinda screwed it all up. Sometimes my controller Well, no, it's not a controller, it's a keyboard. Sometimes my mastery of the controls, or total lack thereof, cannot respond to what my brain wants to happen. Obviously, I need an interface that goes directly to my brain. Oh, hey, this is the incomplete version of this song that people fan-made before Chapter 3 was released, so they didn't realize it was actually not just a slowed-down Rude Buster. One day I'll have the water cooler's proper theme in here, but this one will always be there too, because this version was in Starrune. Precious 999s. Alright. I'll just stay right here, thanks. Oh, I was really hoping to pick up that 500 on my way down. Just kind of trying to survive right now. And take it nice and easy. Oh, we got Chill Buster playing. That's not what it's called. I named it after the guys. The Shadow guys. Ironically, you don't actually fight any Shadow Guys to this theme. It's only for the water cooler. Whoop. That was bound to happen sooner or later. Can't play chicken with the power-ups and expect them not to throw crap at you. I wonder if this song is short enough to play twice. Because I dig this song. You wouldn't think I still dig it after having spent like 6 hours listening to it, trying to suss out what the heck was going on in that fight. But I do. The quality of the song has nothing to do with how long I spent listening to it. If anything, I would say it's a testament to the song's greatness that I still like it after listening to it for 6 hours. I don't like this. What I don't like is this situation. This situation sucks. No game. I refuse. Oh, we got a barrel stuck. There you go, pal. I freed you. No! Just in time for the tank. Just in time for the tank. Simply outrageous. And the barrel gets stuck back there again. Why does it keep happening? No, Of course that's how that went. Do I want to play another round? To be perfectly honest with you, dear viewer, I do not. I think I've had enough of this game for today. Yeah, that's gonna do it for this one. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and we'll catch you next time with more Great Gun Gauntlet No Gun Zone. Hope to see you then. Bye bye.